Hello. Not like this. Drop the bag. I feel like we have to watch it. I have seen 15 minutes of it, but if you don't mind if I skip. Okay. Okay. How Iron Mace failed Dark and Darker players. False promises, greed, control, and bad design.
Every single week, okay? Brand new skins. They also have lots of DLCs, some of them kind of expensive, more expensive than the game itself when it goes on sale. Some of their microtransactions are over $1,000. Like, there's a real Rust economy. Gambling sites are out of control, sponsorships. It's like CSGO. I don't have time to get into that. Go watch CoffeeZilla's video on microtransactions in Valve. All right, finally, I just want to share this screenshot. SDF literally thinks pay to win is a good game mechanic.
I remember this, by the way.
If you've been in this community a while, then you know firsthand that Iron Mace's communication is horrible. But I think that's by design. Most communications are only released through SDF, Terry, or Grayson. Also, Iron Mace appears to control and moderate most of the public places of discussion about the game. That means the Discord, the Dark and Darker subreddit, the DC Inside Korean Dark and Darker forums.
Nah, but Rust is so much better than Dark and Darker. Yeah, there was just a comparison from earlier context.
Or they speak through contracted streamers in their Twitch chat, or in Q&As where they never ask the hard questions. It's a glaze fest. All of this helps them shape the narrative around the game and control it. Grayson Johnson, the Iron Mace community manager, and some other staff and volunteers have moderation control over the subreddit. This used to not be allowed, but Reddit recently quietly changed that, unfortunately. Regardless, I'm sure you can see the potential for abuse.
I mean, I like this guy,
there
actually.
are strong allegations.
He is very authentic. I have played with him, too.
That they also moderate the largest forum for
It's really nice that he made this video, because I don't think anyone else would have done it as well as him.
Dark and Darker in South Korea. The part of it that's Dark and Darker, DC Inside. It can be very hard to find up-to-date information on this game since Iron Mace keeps changing where they put that information. Sometimes it's in Discord announcements or SDF's propaganda kitchen, or maybe it's in a live Q&A with a contracted streamer, but maybe the VOD's not enabled, or maybe SDF might be in some streamer, but maybe the VOD's not enabled, or maybe SDF might be in some contracted streamer's chat just leaking upcoming info, which, by the way, sometimes affects the economy.
SDF was in my Twitch chat as well,
like
but he never leaked
leaked
anything.
The Wyvern stuff recently, that update, and a bunch of people bought mallets, right? Ugh. Next, Iron Mace often actively censors, hides, or deletes information which makes Iron Mace look bad. There are so many examples, and that's a phrase you're going to hear me say over and over tonight. I'm not going to provide receipts on everything because it's way too much work tracking down all this old content, which is partially scrubbed from the internet. But you veterans will remember. Now, here's an example. As you may know, the Korean police raided the Iron Mace studio, as well as the homes of SDF and Terry. Keep in mind, this is not your local police. This is serious police, okay? This is the Security Investigation Unit. These guys handle cases of industrial espionage, all right? After the raid, Grayson claimed the police did come and check. It was a quick process and nothing was found. Yeah, I bet it was a quick process with the police kicking down your front door. Now, Grayson also claims nothing was found. However, Korean media reached out to the Security Investigation Unit, and the officer in charge states, "We secured relevant data through the search and seizure and are currently investigating whether there are any problems with the data." Later, this data was turned over to prosecutors. So to me, Iron Mace appears to be downplaying the truth and trying to reshape the narrative. Another blatant example is, as you may know, cheating has gotten very bad.
Shit.
It used to be mostly a problem in Asia and OCE servers, but it's progressed and it is now a widespread problem felt on all servers. Iron Mace has no serious proposal or solution to fix this problem. Instead, they recently made a private Discord for only Balladeer level streamers and creators to get help.
Troubledores too,
Once
no?
again, Iron Mace is providing secret special treatment to streamers.
It's a Troubledore
while the
Discord
general
too, by
player
the way.
base has to suffer. Clearly, Iron Mace's
I'm in this Discord. There is nothing there basically. There's like 3 tiers. There's Troubledore, Balladeer, and Partner. And Partner is the one that's NDA. You can actually, I mean, if you're in this, it's funny. If you're in this Discord, you can see who is Partner actually. Partner is Anugi, Apollo. Okay, like I don't know if I need to name them all, but there's like 30 of them at least. I don't know what's the NDA though.
Anti-cheat and stream sniping systems don't work. When announcing this group, Grayson said he would ban anyone sharing the existence of it.
Oh shit.
So I asked why, and he said it was only drama bait. That seemed like a bad answer, so I asked him to clarify, and he ignored the question while responding to others. I really don't like how he turns things around on creators, claiming this is drama bait. In my opinion, Grayson is a bad community manager who I've seen use threats and gaslighting against many people many times. He's not someone I would want representing my game. Next, Iron Mace also uses their information control tactics a lot in their Discord. They're pretty heavy-handed with their moderation. They're constantly deleting or muting negative, but honest, discussion about their game. They often delete or time out things which make them look bad. They are often very quick and sensitive to moderate. There are sometimes really good memes that are funny in the meme channel, and they get hundreds of positive emoji reactions, but they are quickly moderated and deleted if they present Iron Mace in a negative light, so you gotta catch them quick. Iron Mace used to be very blatant with their Discord poll vote manipulation. In the playtest days, about 2.5 years ago, I used to enjoy looking at the votes of the community because it was a good representation of public opinion on each update. Later on, though, I noticed sometimes the negative votes would be reset back to 0, and the positive vote emojis would stay there. So the negative votes would go back to 0, and they'd have to slowly work their way back up, but they would never reach their original high number. And so, if you looked at this later, it would look as if an update was much more well received than it truly was. This was one of my early red flags where I started to not trust Iron Mace. Now, in a live Q&A a long time ago, they were called out on this. SDF claimed he knew nothing, and he basically scapegoated his
It's too
Discord
bad
moderators.
DBD devs are
classic
garbage
corporate
scum,
response.
and seeing the
I'm
industry
not
plans are
directly
crazy.
involved. I would never.
Is this the
order
preview
them
for
to
the
do that.
stream?
I don't know what they're doing. It's classic. just another attempt to deflect away from
Can you clarify your question? I'm just I'm watching this video, but I will start streaming like after it.
responsibility.
Put
and
an
leadership.
item up on trade. All right. 1 second. Oy. What can I put? How much? 11k? Okay. I'll do 10, 7, 8, 9. I did just realize, okay. There's not a lot of viewers right here, right? So maybe it will be fine. As long as you don't see duplicates of this number, it will be fine.
Nowadays, Iron Mace is much more subtle with their manipulation. Sometimes they will completely reset all the emojis on an announcement like this. Next, Iron Mace has never communicated with South Korean media in the past 3 years, until this month, which we'll get to. But consider that for a second. A company which constantly claims, we are experts who have worked on many of the biggest hits in Korea, okay? We believe in creating games with soul, blah blah blah. Usher in a new renaissance of awesome video games direct from Korea, blah blah blah. We want to show the world that Korea can build global gaming franchises, blah blah blah, okay?
I mean,
All this stuff about the creative potential of Korea.
Yeah.
But you don't speak to your own country's media. That doesn't seem right at all. Why only communicate through your controlled Discord and streamers who all have NDAs or signed contracts with you? Next, Iron Mace also hired Soma and Odin. These guys at the time ran the only podcasts about Dark and Darker. Although they weren't very big, they're still one of the focal points for public opinion in this game. By hiring these two, Iron Mace gains directly favorable control over all the Dark and Darker podcasts. Now, Iron Mace employees are choosing which safe guests to have on the show. They get to control the conversations. Next,
this is why they never had me on.
the night program was a predictable failure. This is another long story short.
Joking.
Basically, they wanted to teach people how to play the game. So, when you have 100,000 people that you need to teach or more, what do? Well, let me tell you what you don't do. There's no military or school system in the entire world which pairs experienced teachers or military personnel one by one with each recruit. That is ridiculous. You don't teach people one by one like this. No, you create training materials, videos, you share them, self-study, then you do group classes. So to me, the entire thing was a sham. It was never intended to help people. If you ask the people who tried to get help, they are sitting for months in a queue to get help, but they can't. And sometimes they just don't get help at all. They're ghosted. And besides, some of the creators who I saw joining this program clearly didn't want to help people. They're not those types of people, from my point of view. They seemed like they were just there for the clout and to get closer to Iron Mace. Next, I think the creator program is just to capture more creators into a pro Iron Mace position. There's really no point to be a balladeer or troubadour, and if you are
Then
one,
we're getting
you know
balls
it.
cam.
Iron Mace doesn't work with us. They don't do events. They don't.
Oh, Peter made it in the video. I need to make screenshots for Puiter. Okay, continue.
Schedule anything. There's no outreach. It's pointless. It's just a facade. And if you check, SDF has never posted at all. Correct.
Yeah, but when someone pointed out that STF has never posted in these channels, he actually he did write a message like 1 or 2 days later.
They did just release an emote for balladeers. Who cares? And actually, it's exploitable because it makes your weapons invisible. What's the point, man? Now, let's talk about Iron Mace's history of bad hiring.
I mean, I think a lot of emotes make your weapons invisible, so I don't know about that.
Hiring and management of employees. They are especially bad at the hiring and management of remote workers. Now, there are so many examples that we could discuss, but I've limited it to just a few. First, Liquid and Nessie were customer service guys
Who are these? Oh,
who got in trouble for using TeamViewer to remote into people's computers. Regardless of the reasons, that is a huge potential legal issue and liability. You don't just casually ask
Hello,
for
the
remote
movement.
access.
Watching the new Not Like This video, I see. Yeah. Hawk took Darby Boy. It was intended to help people, but it was designed poorly. Yeah, it was more incompetence than
into
I
your
program.
customers' computers. Second, Vincent, Hyung-jun, and Walpurgis Kid were all former employees of Iron Mace. We're going to discuss the revelations in Walpurgis Kid's videos and statements
I remember this.
after we discuss Soma. But you should know that it appears all three of these people never disclosed their position or relationship publicly, which I believe is illegal in South Korea and the US and many countries around the world. Vincent was also included in the first Twitch drops. Should Iron Mace be including former secret employees in their Twitch drops, which brings them viewers and money? You might notice nowadays Vincent is currently one of the most popular streamers in Dark and Darker. Parthaxia was a former Iron Mace anti-cheat team leader, and he was fired. He had a bad reputation of treating others poorly.
I always
in the
thought
OCE
Parthaxia was a
community,
she.
where he's from. And he banned someone who he was facing in the arena live, which caused him to lose all his stuff. Regardless of the reasoning, it was unprofessional the way he did it. And I actually had an interaction with him. Long story short, I was range hacked by a barb.
Does not exist. What is your... Wait. This is the... Does not exist. What is your Steam ID email? Actually, apologies, I'll check. Lol, just
Live on
ghosted.
stream. At the time, I did not have robust layers of protection. It was pretty bad back then. And so the hacker was able to get my IP and cut my stream. I went through Iron Mace, anti-cheat channels, and it was escalated to Parthaxia. It took a day before I actually got to talk to him, so of course the guy got away in the short term, and I had to end my stream that day. I couldn't keep going. Now, after being dismissive and unhelpful, he finally ghosted me, and I just couldn't get him to reply. In the end, the hacker got away, and my belief in the anti-cheat effectiveness was further eroded. I'm not really saying everything, I was kind of pushing them for the capabilities, and it seemed like their anti-cheat is really pathetic from my perspective. Anyways, let's move on to one of the worst cases in my opinion, Soma, whose name is Jordan Tayer. Jordan was Iron Mace's head of marketing for at least 11 months officially.
That he is like a human leech who will lie or say anything in order to influence people and get what he wants. What?
I'll explain why we don't know later. First, let's talk about his career field, marketing. Marketers are basically professional wordsmiths, so you should expect a lot of them to be crafty and very good with words, and in my business experience, I've found a lot of them to be skilled at manipulating narratives and people. Of course, marketing is on a wide spectrum, right? And obviously there are ethically good marketers out there, but on the more shady end of that spectrum, I've seen a lot of people essentially taking shit and proclaiming it to be gold. But let's put a hold on my personal experiences and let's attempt to look at him objectively, despite my obvious personal bias.
The drama,
He claims
the drama
he started
iceberg.
on May 1st and that he worked for free for the month of April, which is about 11 months totally at Iron Mace. But if you look at the Discord and search, it's public knowledge that Soma was working for Iron Mace in the first week of April. Are you telling me Iron Mace claimed publicly to have hired him, but he wasn't actually hired? He was just a volunteer? Something is not right here, and I can see their relationship going back further with Q&As and other stuff. Also, what the hell is a paid volunteer? Doesn't make sense. This really feels off, but I don't know the full picture here. Let's move on. What did he actually do for the 11 months at Iron Mace besides collect a paycheck? When I questioned him recently, he claims he worked about 40 hours a week on average, sometimes more. In my opinion, the main reason Iron Mace wanted him was for his mythic talent connections. Soma supposedly helped them prepare for Summer Games Fest and OTK Expo. Fair enough, that covers 1 or 2 months of work, but what about the rest of his time at Iron Mace? All I can find are the crappy video ads he did with Odin and Lego Time Bomb.
I promise the fruits of our labor, the stuff Odin and I and Lego Time Bomb have been working on.
Is that festive?
Finally going to see it stay in the sun soon, and I'm very excited.
Why are you
for
shaking?
it. I cannot wait to prove to SDF how awesome marketing can be, and why marketing and advertising is essentially $1 trillion business globally, and why every single game studio and film studio and any company, probably, and any company utilizes.
Do you remember actions versus words? Those were some pretty strong hype words. Let's see the results. Wow, absolutely unfunny garbage. Even worse, they are taking the worst, most broken, most unbalanced parts and aspects of their game, and they're trying to package them and tout them as good aspects, which are the selling points which are going to draw people into the game. I mean, talk about being insanely out of touch. I've literally never seen Soma play Dark and Darker, and regardless, Iron Mace senior leadership signed off on these stupid ads. Oof. Jordan also claimed to me last year that he was in charge of the first Twitch drops, which were very controversial, right? For feeding all the drops to the day 1 streamers, not the day 2 or 3. Although I asked him again in April, and he tried to backtrack on those claims, and he said SDF was in charge.
The drops are a bit inconsistent. I think sometimes they added to drops, like the drops, the first drops program, not the one we had recently. They added some people who have like no followers.
They're picking the streamers. If you look at the list of streamers, especially the day 1 guys, it's full of his friends. A lot of the same people who were invited to an expensive private creator dinner in San Francisco, funded by Iron Mace, which Jordan tried to invite me to. Now is a good time to discuss my personal interactions with him, but in conclusion, I really have no idea what Jordan did at Iron Mace after the first 2 months, besides collect a paycheck, get a nice severance package, and make some crappy ads. Maybe that was his plan all along, to just coast and drift. I don't know. So, you must understand that to the greater public, and especially streamers, Soma appeared to be the highest ranking Western leader at the company, the head of marketing, a position of power and responsibility. He appeared to be the gatekeeper for streamers, deciding who gets to be involved with Iron Mace's Twitch drops, which of course equals growth, more viewers, and more money. Now, it all started when he invited me on his podcast. I showed up early, and Jay and the Spud Hunter showed up late. Jordan was partially AFK, but we did have about 10 minutes to chat. It's the first time I've ever talked to him. Within the first 5 minutes, I felt like something was off. It seemed like he had intention behind every other sentence, and I was getting like fake salesman vibes. That's just my honest impression. He also...
Okay, should we start the game? Maybe I'll watch this later. It's a bit exhausting. How long is this chapter for Soma? Oh my god. Okay. I think better time to play the game before it dies. One second. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I think less and less faith in this game slowly. Okay, what is priority? Doing the Timmy looking cleric. Wait. We can do frostlight plate pants, right? $15 armor, 1 all 1 dex. 3 agi. Move speed, action speed. One dex. PDR, move speed, action speed. Boom. You can't see them. Oh, you can? Ay, ay, ay. Seems like some good context to the issues, Emo. Yeah. Good morning. Hello, Brazovi. How's the game for you? Been dull and not fun after a whole drama situation coming out? Yeah, for me, it's like, I want to focus on videos, but also, like, I have no motivation making videos right now because I'm expecting the game to die, like, any moment when they remove solos. So it's like I kind of enjoy streaming at least, but... Three gold, 9 armor. Nice. I think I don't want to be cheap on the gear. We can get... 2 vigor. Okay, low move speed bonus, that sucks. At least I got 2 vigor. Already 53 PDR. So I'm gonna reach 58 fairly quickly. Which is a legendary with decks and all. Wanna say affordable? It's 2 decks. Now I need... So this gives dex and vigor. So heavy gauntlets is nice. Already 61 PDR. Holy shit, bro. And my move speed sucks, kinda. Oh no. 2 dex to health, add fizz action speed. Okay, 18%. Move speed sucks. So you can get move speed on the Watchman Cloak. Because I definitely have enough PDR. Oy, 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 oy. Damn. So I can actually go Philidian skin this time. To hide my potential PDR. And I mean, this is most likely Grimsmile Ring angle. What is this? Thank you, Badman. Oh, Badman. Thank you for the subscribe. Maybe more damage, action speed. These don't look like cloth legs and gauntlets. Yeah, idea is that I'm kind of hiding my stronger parts of the kit. I don't want 2 decks Grimsmile, but also one that doesn't have other slots crafted, so maybe I can get something better. Oh, yeah. 1 health. I mean, this is health edgy. Just damage bonus. Maybe like a quickness ring. Oh shit, that gets expensive fast. Okay. Nice, 2 edgy. What else we can get? Oh, 3 health. 1 health, GG. Recraft. Legendary Emerald is cheap. Boom, upgrade, let's go. Boom! What you? Okay, 24 action speed, 36 move speed. Basically PDR cap. I'm saying basically because I think I'm... This should do. Should do, kinda. I think I wanna play the game. Maybe action speed? I don't know, which is better, action speed or add weapon? Probably add weapon. So we have reached the sweet spot. Cheap viewers, go away. Cheap viewers, go away. Okay. Viewers, go away. Lost motivation for YouTube videos, but kept streaming, but there's nothing else that seems fun. Until Arc Raiders, I suppose. Wait. Are you just telling me how I feel? Because that's how I feel. Or are you like in the same boat, Lynx? I mean, this game is like... Yeah, I don't know. I think the saddest part is that I ultimately, like still in its current state, I still enjoy this game. That's my issue. This game is like so fucked up. The future of this game is like so fucked up and so uncertain. And I still enjoy this game. Holy moly. Look, PDR. 65, you see? And health is 160. Maybe like, I don't know, 5 extra health. 5 to 10 extra health wouldn't hurt. There's a rogue, I think. way. Good job. Hey. Okay. No, but you. It's crazy to me that you can't actually one-tap the nightmare once. They should release Arc Raiders faster, honestly. Release it today. Thing is, I'm not sure if I would be able to stream Arc Raiders. I'm not sure if my PC is good enough. Okay, boss is close. There, boss. Wanted to see my PDR, but not PDR like this. Hello, dear. it safe? Okay, 24% magic resist. I don't have a watermall, I just realized. I was pressing 2, I was like, what the fuck? Should be fast still. Ghost is almost dead. What is this? I'm getting cooked here. He doesn't have phantom eyes. For now. Giga Chad, he said. I've been getting perma on all chats for bringing up what happened. All these top streamers are luckies for them. Yeah, I don't know. You get a full tunic with 11 fizz reduction from a chest. Damn. Which streamers did you go to?
Transaction skins.
Well, off duration arcane guard. You think someone would use this? I joined the medic stuff, like high move speed build I did recently. I mean, someone else did it. I just played it. As in, I killed the cleric who had it. Wow. One more pile, then I go. He's streaming right now. The lore. I mean, I can vendor the quarter stuff, I guess. Which way? This is cleared out too. Suspicious. Just going back. Does he have a portal there or what? this. Wow, frame perfect. Bro. He surely lives, right? How dead is this game? Cool, but it was such an STR video, can't even be mad. It's crazy that you would have to time out someone after someone mentioning a video like that. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Fuck, bro, I just spawned. I'm 65 PDR, by the way. Look how he almost killed me. I mean, this armor scrap is... Gandalf. I'm out. Who? I'm innocent. I thought crouching means let's fight. Bro, it looked like he was, I don't know, trying to be fake friendly. Like, I was literally leaving. Because obviously, if I go and fight him, he can just infinitely, like, reset. He wants to fight and die. I basically needed him to do what he did. I was yesterday at a birthday party. My wife's friend turned 30. and it's actually really nice. It was outside, so we most of the guys like girls were just chilling and talking, and all the guys were like playing ball and doing some guy stuff. Felt like being a kid again, so that was nice. Kinda miss that in my everyday life. Bro, I need someone from NA to do, I think. Look how dead this is.
I'll keep this troll belt.
Maybe I should ask the Lord if he wants to do shoot my shot. I don't see anyone else who I would want to do a bit playing right now. I need someone to save me from empty servers. Wrong potion. It's everything. Okay. Very rude. Bra. He might jump, so. Oof! Do you see that swing? Judgment kill? Never mind. Might be too slow. I might have to heal actually. You wanted, not me. It doesn't hurt when he doesn't have party cheap YouTube live. Okay. Truth is, What do I take from this guy even? Good job. Okay, there are players, it appears. Because I already killed what for this game? Did I count it correctly? How would you play that if you were the rogue? I would probably have better gear. I would have cutthroat and weak point. So just... Oh yeah, 4 kills. Just go in. Just watch your Squire artifact video, great content. Yeah, but according to YouTube algorithm, it's not great content. But I keep saying, like, my motivation to make videos is, like, pretty much dead right now. Which sucks. This is like 4 armor. This is really good. 34 armor. I could literally use this and then like get all the rest stats somewhere else when I play another PDR Cleric. Two trophies. It's too bigger. I mean, it's 2 strength, right? What could I play today that isn't Dark and Darker? Or who should I... Okay, should I message the lore? Is he streaming still? What the fuck is this? Okay. He's in game right now. Maybe Jar. Yar. Okay, I don't see Jar online. Tank! But Europe duos might be dead. That's another issue I have. Depression. Guys, I need you to save me, chat, please. Okay, I need to go grab my blankie. I mean, the difference between Saturday evening and Monday morning is night and day. That's all I want to say. Okay. Blue potions, OP. How do you do this? You make it attack here? Nice, I learned something. So what is there I mean, really, what is there to play before Ark Raiders is released that I might actually enjoy? Is it time to quit gaming? Blue potion or POB? I could practice Warlord maybe when I die. Or I mean, there's a chance I won't die. Nothing. Current WoW is lame. Tarko killed the game for me with Unheard. Unless you enjoy single-player RPG games, which I'd rather not, it kinda sucks. Yeah, that's my issue. You know, I used to play actually League of Legends for a long time. League of Legends, for me, like, realistically, if I think about it, like, League of Legends would never get old for me if I played it. But I feel like, I don't know, I would feel kind of bad if I played League of Legends, but I didn't make videos. League of Legends has always been like... Bro, I played League of Legends for at least, like, more than... I played for League of Legends since 2012. And after, like... So in my first season of League of Legends, I was, like, bronze rank. And afterwards, in every single year, I basically reached, like, diamond at least. For, like, at least 10 years. And that game kind of never got old. I took breaks from time to time. But League of Legends would probably, like, never feel like what Dark and Darker feels right now, which is hopeless. I'm not gonna say, like, absolutely hopeless, but hope is little. I'm feeling very... Like, I'm so... Like, at the moments I enjoyed this game, but I have, like... I don't know, some kind of... What's the word? Apathy? I have become very apathetic about this game too. Just because I don't have any faith left. Okay, I practice. You couldn't play League full time. I don't know, maybe Arc Raiders is the future. I've been skeptical since Season Pass, pay to win, but there hasn't been much hope. Yeah, I've been skeptical for a while now. Plus, I think like the Arc Raiders, on top of the current state of Dark and Darker, like them removing solos, they have found the perfect timing to build their own game. That's the way I see it. What if this is the plan? Killing Dark and Darker so Arc Raiders can succeed more. Yo. Wait, I take like no damage. Holy shit, that's physical damage. You didn't get into last playtest? It was really... Holy shit, I didn't know that zombie clouds are physical damage. shall open many doors. Do you get to play? I did play, yes. Briefly. I did have some issues with the third person view though. Yeah, cancel my bandit. Drink! I did drink it in time, nice. Oh, bigger threat. Yeah, you gotta jump. There's a small issue. Only 2 potions left. Your warlock is down there. But he's still here somehow. You freak! I need potions. That guy is still struggling. Oh. He's gonna come here. Sup G, hello. Hello, Desmori. Dog. Oh, the warlock. Okay, warlock gone. It's okay. Hey. How's Cleric going so far? Because I'm getting decimated by 65 armor and barbs. Are you playing Cleric as well? Bro, the mood. I know you've seen not like this video, right? I mean, I was watching it on stream. I didn't finish it all though. Running at 55 PDR. Why? You shouldn't be doing. You should not be doing 55 PDR. That's trolling. How far in did you get? I felt like the part about Soma was a bit too long for my liking, so I kind of decided to watch it later. Mind explaining what I should do for a kid? The thing is... Okay, you're talking 55 PDR. How much HP you're getting? 150k in items that won't sell. Yeah, this is why I mainly loot treasure and like legendary gems. But you can do Squire to Barbarian, kid. I have a video on that, how you could potentially do it. 100, okay, so 147. The question is, have you seen Party Chip's stream with all the people he mentioned, admitting to everything he said? Yami Repose confirmed being on contract. Vincent admitted to being Iron Mace employee. Okay, so what is your question? He broke his NDA live on stream. Wait, I'm having two conversations at once. Woody, like... Do you have a question or you're just telling me stuff? Stream move speed. Asking if you knew. Did I know that Party Chip played with Yami and Repose or what is this? Party Chip stream with all the people he mentioned admitting to everything he said. I didn't understand what you mean by that. Asking if you saw the stream. What stream? I don't understand what you're saying. You'll definitely be seeing more of it. But yeah, like about Dark and Darker partners. Aired out a bunch of leaks. Okay, but you just said, have you seen Party Chip stream with all the people he mentioned admitting to everything he said? They got on stream a few hours ago and aired out a bunch of leaks. Well, that's different. When you say, okay, so that is different. When you like say it again, like say it again for the people in the back so they can hear it. No, but it's like it's not a secret who is like partner of. I mean, I don't know if it's a secret. I don't think it's a secret. No, I mean, like, I personally I know who are the partnered streamers. I don't know. Maybe there are partner streamers who didn't sign the NDA, but for example, I see that Delore is a partner as well. So I don't know, like, if there is conditions for being a partner but not signing the NDA. I don't know how that works. So you can be partner but not sign the NDA. That's funny. Because there's Troblador, Balladeer, and then there's partner. But to be partner, to my understanding, partners are NDA content creators. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, but man, I don't know. Arc Raiders releases, I'm probably moving on to that. I can't keep enjoying this game. Like, I want to enjoy this game, but bro, this game, like, they're like actually actively killing it. I don't know. It's like
transaction skins
Okay,
every
sorry.
single week, okay?
My bad. So what happened? You should watch like not like this video. Okay, Cleric, listen. We were talking about Cleric, right? So you told me you did 55 PDR Cleric. I will tell you why it's a bad idea to do 55. Now question is, bro, I can't. Okay, I need to open Excel web, I think, because Microsoft wants to leak my first name and my last name when I open. Holy fuck, bro. They also leaked that Grayson is inside the traded and leaked info about the market before release. What info was leaked, by the way? Bro. Okay, I'll just do calculator in web browser. I will not open what do you call it? Check out Rebozo's vid, then Urban's watch shot it around 4-hour mark. Bro, I can't keep up with this. Okay, you said you had 55 PDR and 147 HP. Let's assume 150 health and 55 PDR. Axe artifacts being nerfed? Bro, there's no way, because Feseb already did this shit. There's no way Grayson is following. Sometimes I feel like Grayson and Feseb are like the same person. Obviously they're not, but they have like, I don't know, similar vibes. Okay, trying to window capture here. It's funny, like, I'm trying to... Nice, it's showing me my recent Google searches. Good that I didn't watch anything shady. So, you have 150 health, you have 55 PDR, so it's 150 divided by 1 minus 45? 0.45, right? I mean, no, it's actually 150 divided by 0.45. Because if you have 45 PDR, so then you have 333 effective HP. So if you do if you do 65 PDR, you would instantly have 428 effective HP. So you're losing 100 effective HP, not having 65 PDR. When you go 55 PDR instead of 65, you're losing 100 HP.